So in this video we are trying to analyze the formula of the multiple triangle. So if we start formula of sine 2a, so we have the formula of sine 2a, that is 2 sine a into cos a. Now this formula is pretty forward and we can easily have an idea of this, but in terms of tan we have the next formula, that is 2 tan a divided by 1 plus tan square a. When the formula becomes many, it becomes pretty confusing. Now even if you go for cos 2a, so cos 2a, the formula is the first formula is pretty straight, that is cos square a minus sine square a. Now there are all the derivation in terms of cos, we know those formula, that is 2 cos square a minus 1, or we have the next formula, that is 1 minus 2 sine square a. Okay, but in terms of tan, if you go over there, the formula we have again, so that is, see, that will be 1 plus tan square a, and we have the formula 1 minus tan square a. Now let me finally write the formula of tan 2a. So the formula of tan 2a, we know that the formula is that is 2 tan a divided by 1 minus tan square a. Now let me compare the formula of sine 2a in terms of tan, okay, in terms of tan. Similarly cos 2 in terms of tan, and tan 2 in terms of tan 2a formula different in terms of tan. So if we say, let's see the denominator. Now if you see the denominator over here, there is a denominator over here and over here. If we see over here, now what difference can we find over there? If we see for that, say both sine and cos, they have plus over there, there is a plus over here and there is a plus over here, but in terms of tan there is minus. Okay, the terms are same but only the sign is different. And next thing, one must never forget, in terms of tan there will be minus. Why? Because the tan formula has been derived from the formula compound angle, so it has been derived, we know that it has been derived from the formula of tan a plus b. And now tan a plus b means we have the formula, that is tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a into tan b. Now this term has been derived from here, and if you see over here there is a minus, and so the minus has come from here. So in terms of tan there will be always 1 minus tan square a, but in terms of sine there will be 1 plus tan square a. Now if you compare the formula of sine 2a and tan 2a, they are quite similar, same, only the difference is plus and minus. And once you know the formula of sine 2a in terms of tan, now there is a plus, so in terms of cos 2a there must be also plus, minus in the denominator, plus in the denominator, and once you have plus in the denominator there will be minus in the above one. So if you see the formula of sine 2a, that is 2 tan a divided by 1 plus tan square. And then let us try to talk the formula in terms of cot. Now we know that we can express this as 1 by cot, and if we do that, so we have, that is 2 1 by cot a divided by 1 plus 1 by cot square a. Now if we took the LCM, and if we take the LCM, let's do that then. Okay, so if we do that, this will be 2 divided by cot a, and if we go on the below term, so that will be cot square a, so we have cot square a plus 1. Now we can cancel this cot and this, so now this term will go up, okay, because this is all divided this over there. So this will be 2 cot a divided by, I can add this as 1 plus cot square a. Now if you see the formula, this is quite similar, there's no difference. So you see there's 2 tan a 1 plus tan square a, so this is 2 cot a 1 plus cot square a. So there's the formula of sine in terms of tan and cot, they're similar. Once you know the formula of tan, the same thing has been replaced by the cot, and you get the formula of formula in terms of cot. Okay, now let's talk the formula in terms of cos 2a. So we have the formula cos 2a in terms of tan, that is 1 minus tan square a divided by 1 plus tan square a. Now again if you take the LCM, what happens? So that is 1 minus 1 by cot square a. First let me change it, sorry. So 1 plus 1 by that will be cot square a. Now if you take the LCM, if you take the LCM, you know, if you take the LCM, this below term they will be cancelled out, so I'm going to directly write the result. So it will go over this side. If you take the LCM, so that will be cot square a minus 1. If you take the LCM, so this will go up to here, so this will be cot square a plus 1. Now in terms of cot, you know, we have to be careful when we talk about cos. So if you see 1 minus tan square a, 1 plus tan square a, if we compare this formula with this formula, you can see that the formula are quite similar, but the difference is that, you know, the first term here is cot, but the second term here is tan. Okay, they are quite similar. Okay, so now we have to talk, you know, I haven't talked the formula regarding sine 3a and cos 3a, so I'll talk about that too. So let's do it. So the formula of sine 3a, that is, you know, the formula of sine 3a is 3 sine a minus 4 sine qa. Now see, we can derive this formula, but before deriving I want to say you something, you know, once if you know the formula of sine 3a, you can easily know the formula of cos 3a. Now how is that? So first please do the observation. So in case of sine 3a, we have formula 3 sine a minus 4 sine qa. Now if you go for the formula of cos 3a, what will be the formula? It will just be reverse. You have to take this term first, that is 4, but you don't take sine, you take cos, so that will be 4 cos qa minus 3 cos a. You can see the pattern, you know, once you know the formula of sine 3, you can easily know the formula of cos 3. Why? Because the formula are just, you know, reversed. They are reversed, and in the place of sine we have to write cos. Now let me try to derive the formula of sine 3a. So let me prove that. Okay, let me try to prove the formula of sine 3a. So I will start with the idea of compound angle again. Now see, we have sine 3a. Now sine 3a can be written as, this is sine 2a plus a. Now if you do that, okay, now I can use the formula of sine a plus b, that is sine a plus b, that is sine a into cos b. No, the formula, so it's in plus, so again cos a, that is 2a, into sine b. Okay, we have that. Now let's try to open this formula, but if you see in the proof we have only angle a and a, so we don't want the angle 2a, so we have to break it down, decompose it. So this will be 2 sine a into cos a into cos a. Now there's a plus, I'm writing below over there, so cos 2a. Now in the formula there is only sine, so we have to express the formula of cos 2 in terms of cos only. So the formula is 1 minus 2 sine square a, now multiplied by, that is sine a. Now if you do the multiplication part, so we can see that this will be 2 sine a, now cos into cos, that is cos square a, now plus, if you open the bracket, it is going to be sine a minus 2 sine qa. Now let me change this cos in terms of sine, so it will become 2 sine a. So we have over here 1 minus sine square a plus sine a minus 2 sine qa. So furthermore, now if you open the bracket, you have 2 sine a minus, so that will be 2 sine qa plus sine a minus 2 sine qa. Now the formula is, you know, it's already we can see the formula, it's coming out. So we can see over here sine 2 sine a plus sine a, so this gives us 3 sine a minus 4, now this and 2 and 2 4, so 4 sine qa. So thus we have derived the formula, and I hope you can do the same in terms of cos. You just have to do this in the same manner. Please try it, and if you have any problem, let me know, so I can make video on that. Thank you for watching.